Credit shelter trusts are not needed to maximize your federal estate tax exemption. Hey everybody, I'm Christopher Small. I'm the owner of CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning, we do probate, we do it well. If you need help, cmslawfirm.com. I saw a video the other day. A well-known tax attorney who usually gives great advice was talking about the federal estate tax, which right now sits at $15 million per person and will be $15 million for the foreseeable future. It will actually go up every year for inflation. But he was talking about the way to preserve the exemption of a married couple when the first spouse dies. Okay, first spouse dies. How do you make sure that their 15 million gets used or gets passed on to the surviving spouse? In his video, he was talking about using a credit shelter trust to capture the first spouse's exemption. That used to be required. They used to be necessary back in the day. In Washington State, where I practice, where I live, if you are trying to capture the first spouse's Washington State estate tax exemption, you do need a credit shelter trust, which is a specific type of revocable trust. Federally, though, you don't need that anymore. Okay. The federal estate tax has a provision sort of baked in. It's really the IRS that is called portability. So when the first spouse dies, you can port your exemption to the surviving spouse. You do have to file an estate tax return federally when this happens, called a Form 706, but there's not that much work to do because there's no tax owed. All you're doing is checking a box that says you want to port and move the exemption to the surviving spouse. Everything goes to the surviving spouse when the first spouse dies, and then when the surviving spouse dies, as long as the estate value is under $30 million, there are no estate taxes due. Okay, make sure you talk to pros when you do this stuff, and make sure that you're maybe double checking your work sometimes, but no credit shelter trust to capture the federal estate tax exemption. That's it. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, hit the heart, whatever, subscribe, and I will be here again to talk to you probably tomorrow. See ya.